Good morning, everybody. I hope all of you are well, staying at home, following our online classes. Okay, I have just completed in my previous class the Unit 1, and today I, will, I am going to discuss about a question from Unit 2. Okay, the Unit 2 is content proficiency. So, what is content? Content means the texts given in your books and to create proficiency. Okay, and the today's question is, what are the general principles of adapting a textbook? What are the general principles of adapting a textbook in the elementary level? Okay, there are some points I will discuss. There is an introduction. First, there is an introduction. The choosing the right textbook. Choosing the right textbook is becoming the most important, mm, the most important at all levels. Okay, choosing the right textbook is the most important at all levels. The textbook have been designed the textbook have been designed on the basis of National Curriculum Framework 2005. In my previous class I was discussing about NCF 2005. They are engaged to form textbooks, and RTE, Right to Education Act 2009. So both NCF 2005 and RTE 2009 speaks, they told about joyful learning. Okay, they told about joyful learning. About joyful learning. The textbook of our primary sections has been comprises of, there are different types of things in primary level. There are languages. We know that both mother tongue, Bengali languages, there is second language, the first language, second language, mathematics, and is stored with games, songs, and etc. so on. So this is the introductions. Okay, this is the introduction part. The what are introduction about choosing the right textbook. Okay, this is the introductory part, and then comes the four aspects of classroom learning. There are four aspects, the most important form of classroom learning, and they are child centric. First, the child centric learning, activity based learning, integrated learning, and joyful learning. There are child centric learning. Child is the main, is the center of our teaching learning process. So child centric learning is most important in classroom situation. Child is the most important part, and we have to take care about their learning. So the learning should be child centric. And next is the activity based learning. What is activity based learning? In activity based, we should uh, give them some activity. With the help of activity, we have to give them knowledge. This is activity based learning. And then the integrated learning. What is integrated? In integrated learning, there is no different types of books. In a books, there is math, there is languages, there is drawing, there is games, and etc. This is integrated in a book. This is integrated learning. And the last is joyful learning. And the process of learning should be very joyful and entertaining. Okay, and now comes the first, uh, what is the most important we should consider. What is the Before considering a textbook, we should follow the following factors before prescribing a textbook. So the first is natural and guided learning. The learning should be natural and guided. There is two types of learning, natural learning and guided learning. So what is natural learning? A child learns many things from his or her surroundings, his environment, his homely environment. This is called natural learning, which is he learns automatically in a spontaneous way. Okay, sometimes he learns. And what is guided learning? Sometimes a child learns from someone else who is more experienced than him, from his father, from his mother, or from any other family members, then it is called guided learning. Okay, guided learning. And keeping these two types of learning in mind, the textbook has been designed which will act as a bridge between these two types of learning. A books is like a bridge between this natural and guided learning. Okay, so this is natural and guided learning. Okay, I will show you the points in a, and then I will discuss. And in the next point, there is previous knowledge, the learning considering composing while composing the book. It is kept in the mind, that the knowledge inferred in the book is not distant from the knowledge of the child. It is from their previous knowledge. If it is from their known world, then the learning will be more interesting. So previous knowledge is more important or most important. And the next point is newly designed textbook. And there is some newly designed textbook in this newly the method of adapted newly designed textbook. In this textbook there will design textbook which make teaching learning more lively. If it is newly designed with a new technique, then the teaching will be more lively in the classroom. And the next one, teachers friendly. The textbook should be teachers friendly and or helpful. The instruction given at the end of every page is very important, and they are great help to the teachers. Okay, they are very helpful to the teachers, and the following those instructions and making use of these teaching aids, the teacher will make the teaching learning process more lively. So the book should be more teachers friendly or helpful. And in the sixth point you will in the eighth point you will find a feeling of togetherness. Sorry, this is the sixth point, a feeling of togetherness. The book is so designed the learners will learn their lesson together. Okay, they will learn their lesson together in a cooperating manner, in a coordinating or helpful manner to each other in pair or in group. So this process of learning will develop a feeling of togetherness in them. Okay, and they will be able to socialize themselves. If they has the knowledge of togetherness, they will be socialize themselves and will help them to grow up as a true social being in future. Okay, this is a feeling of togetherness. And in the seventh point, the book should be colorful printing. There should be a colorful printing to enrich their imagination. We know that child is imaginative. The book has many pictures which will make the world of the learners colorful. If there are books in books there are many pictures, the books, and this will make the world of the learners colorful. Okay, and besides the book also has many space for drawing or coloring and to be done by the learners. There should be enough space for drawing and coloring, and students will be able to make the use of their own imagination in doing this type of works. And the next point is working with field. This is very important. The book has laid stress on the qualities of the lesson through drawing, coloring, recitation, plays, songs, and so on. And together with their lessons on physical education activities such as games, Faraday, etc., are also present in green grass in practically of their playground. So working or engagement with the field is most important. Okay, and the ninth point is space for this is for skills development. There are 4 skills, different teaching aids, worksheets that are present in the book will help them to develop their 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing in case of second language learning. Okay, the skill development is very important. And the last point is space for self improvement. There is enough space provided in the books where students can write something of their own. Okay, there is space for self improvement, how they will improve their their improvement will be given at the end of the book. So this is the points I will discuss, and now I will show you a layout. Now look at this. I will summarize the whole points. First, the question is, what are the general principles of adapting a textbook in elementary level? Okay, this is the question, and you will get this question as 7 marks or as 16 marks also. First, there is an introduction about choosing the right textbook. I will discuss that there is a introduction of choosing the right textbook. Okay, there is an introduction. I will tell that there is national curriculum NCF 2005 and RTE 2009 will responsible for creating their textbooks. So there is an introduction, general introduction I have already discussed, and then the 4 aspects of classroom learning. There is 4 aspects of classroom learning, and in them child-centric. The 4 aspects are child-centric learning, activity-based learning, integrated learning, and joyful learning. Okay, and there comes the natural and guided learning. This is a child can learn naturally from his homely environment, from his surroundings. This is called natural learning. And guided learning, if he was guided by someone more experienced than him, this is called guided learning. Previous knowledge, and the next point is previous knowledge. The child will learn from their previous knowledge and from their known environment. Okay, the books has been formed according to this previous knowledge, so their learning will be more easy. Okay, and the next point is nourishment and energy. And while comparing the book, it has been kept in the mind that the child gets desired nourishment and energy to the entire known world of their own, if it is from their life-centric education. Okay, they will be get more nourishment and more energy if it is from their known world. A newly designed textbook will help them to make their learning more lively and more entertaining in the classroom. The next point is teachers friendly or helpful. The books, the instruction at the given of the there will be given instructions in every chapter at the end of the chapter, so that is this is helpful for the teacher, and this is friendly also. They will get enough help from the textbooks that in according to that the textbook has been formed or formulated. And a feeling of togetherness, there should be a book is so designed the learners will learn their lesson with together, cooperating, coordinating, and helping each other in pair or in group work. So a feeling of togetherness will automatically grown in them, and there will be colorful picturing enrich their imagination. The child will be imaginative, and if there will be colorful picturing, they will help them to enrich their imagination ability. Working with field, if they are working with field, they are playing on the field on green grasses and doing some activity on the field. This will help them how to work in practically in the field. Okay, and the 4 skills development, the next point is 4 skill development. Different teaching aids or worksheets present in the books will help them to develop their 4 skill: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, and there will be enough space for self improvement. Enough space is provided in the textbook where the students can write something of their own. So these are important questions from your second unit, and it will given as all these points. There are 12 points. Thank you.